guys, Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Oh man, guys, what is going on right now? Like in the past couple days, there have been so many different things going on for GI Joe. I might as well say it. GI Joe June, like Yo Joe June. What is happening right now? Last time we did Yo Joe June, it was kind of a little lackluster in the way things were kind of presented. It was kind of ho-hum. They re-released a couple of really figures which were already kind of like hard to find. The Baroness, the Cobra Troopers, the Cobra Island Troopers, Roadblock, Beachhead. Those kinds of things were very exciting. But seriously, they'd been done. They didn't really have too many releases, and then it was kind of funny because Super 7 actually picked up and really made Yo Joe June something special at the time. This year, it seems like things are just going like all over the place, but not exactly in the direction that one would hope for something like Yo Joe June in terms of like what Haslab has released, but at the same time, what's already been in a lot of ways leaked out. Like, this is crazy. For those of you who don't know what's going on, there have been several leaks which have actually just appeared out of nowhere seemingly. The other day we heard some inklings about new figures over at Toy News International, a great website for toy news all year round. Definitely go give them a like. And now today we find out something really kind of, in a way, shocking, but in another way, it's not that surprising when you really think about it. And I wanted to deep dive into this today. So guys, buckle yourselves up because this is going to be one heck of a ride. We're going to find out exactly what the heck is going on with Yo Joe June, GI Joe, and what the future holds for Haslab and things that keep going in so many different directions. It seems like this is absolutely crazy, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. And if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys will enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys will always know when new episodes are posted. So guys, let's take a deep dive into this and see what the heck is going on. So yeah, over at Chaz over at Instagram, the friend of the channel, Chaz the Guru, really gave us a heads up on this, and I really have to give a huge shout out to Chaz. This is crazy. Like, this is nuts. First of all, there have been a lot of different things that have been showing up for, which is obviously good news. Southern California seems like the Classified series are finally starting to come in. We see some news that Crocmaster is finally going to start shipping, early, perhaps even as early as today. So that's tomorrow. So that's going to be great news. But the big news for today that Chaz actually, put out there for us is that on Hasbro Pulse, the classified GI Joe Cobra HISS Tank seems to have been leaked early ahead of their their broadcast for tomorrow. This is crazy, and what's really nuts is that it's actually listed at a whopping, brace yourself, guys, a whopping $300 freaking dollars. What is going on here? This is absolutely insane. Chaz basically shouts out to at Bees Battlegrounds for the alerts. This is crazy, and already people are going nuts. Trav Moody says crazy that it's already sold out. LOL. Ha ha ha. Very funny. TJ Vaughn says, "Oh boy, here we go." Melon Mode says pass unless they're going to throw in a flag. People are all over the place here. But a lot of people are saying, well, it's unfortunate. Better have some good stretch goals. Yes, this is interesting, and we're going to get into that in a second. Jeff's Toy Review says that's a crazy price. I may be getting priced out of Hasbro. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, the overall sentiment is that this is not good so far, mind you. And this is very important. We have not found out about any stretch goals. We haven't found out about what figures are included with the tank itself. So that's something to take into consideration. So far we do not know all the details that are behind this possible Haslab. Now, I think it's kind of nuts if this is actually going to be a Hasbro exclusive right off the bat. That would be kind of crazy because I don't know anybody who can shell out $300 for a pre-order on something this big. My overall take on this is that it's going to be an actual Haslab project, and I'm really hoping for some big inclusions. I'm hoping that it comes with blast effects. I'm hoping that it comes with 2 figures. I think 2 classified figures with a HISS tank. That might go over pretty well with me. That actually might entice me a little bit more to pick up a tank of this size. The other thing is, has anybody actually considered how big this thing's going to be? This thing's going to be absolutely massive. As I'm not ready for this. I really am not ready for this. But give me 1 second, guys, because I have something over here which might illustrate just how big this HISS tank might be. Now, to put into some perspective, the Super 7 what's it called? The Super 7 what's it called? Thunder Tank. That thing is going to be 6-inch scale, and it is freaking massive. Just go check on some of the videos that I posted a while back. But I have something here which is in reach that, I just realized might actually help illustrate how big this freaking thing is actually going to be. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to reach over here. I'm going to step over to the threshold here. I'm going to grab this behemoth. Oh, my God. And, yeah, I'm going to bring him in because check a look at this, guys. This is the third-party, and I can't even get it in the shot. This is the third-party Arsenal Assault what's it called? Turtle van. Look at the size of this thing, guys. This thing this thing's gigantic. It's bigger than my chest. If the Cobra HISS tank is set for 6-inch scale, what this is set for, this thing's going to be freaking-gantic. Look at the size of this thing. This is the turtle van. All right, so whatever the HISS tank ends up being is going to be at least, look at it's bigger than my head. Like seriously, this thing's freaking gigantic. It's got the turrets here. They're going to shoot me. You know what I mean? This one has lights and everything like that. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the turtle man. We're not here to talk about the turtle man. What we are here to talk about, honestly, is the HISS tank and what does this mean? Like what's going to happen? So let's dive in a little bit deeper and figure out what's going on here because this is kind of crazy. According to this article here, Chaz really gave us a solid here. Yeah, it appears that earlier this morning, I guess they were updating HasbroPulse.com, and they're advertising their new Black Panther mask. They're advertising Shattered Glass, all great stuff that's already been announced, and the Inquisitor REVA lightsaber, which we're going to get back to. We're going to circle back to that in a minute because it connects directly with what we're talking about. Around this slot here where it says sold out for the Crocmaster, earlier this morning, this slot here where the Cobra officer was, which is also sold out, it actually did showcase that the speculation is that somebody was updating their Shopify site. I found out that this is actually a Shopify site after they went down a couple of months ago, for maintenance, and it actually said Shopify down for maintenance, which I thought was hilarious. So yeah, somebody was updating the Shopify site, and yeah, I guess they didn't have their the products on draft, and yeah, it actually showed up on the site for a brief moment, but that brief moment was just enough for a few people to get a screenshot. And that's where we are today. We actually do see that the GI Joe Classified series the Classified series Cobra HISS tank, right? Sorry, it just says HISS, but it's listed under GI Joe GFO Joe Classified series Cobra HISS, $299. So this is getting to be a common thing over at Hasbro. It seems like there are a lot of things which get early leaks or early detection. The thing is that so many people are obsessed with GI Joe. So many people are obsessed with Transformers and all the products that they're offering right now, Star Wars, everything. That the websites that are connected to anything, whether it's their social media, whether it's their Haslab, whether it's Hasbro.com, everybody's putting a microscope on everything. So you have to be on your game. You really have to be on top of your game to actually, make sure that all your announced products, everything that you really want a proper launch on, is going to get, the proper release, because things like this seem to be happening way too often. We just have to look back in terms of like what happened with Wondar. I mean, what happened there exactly is kind of up and down. Whether or not, the early, contraband was released, by accident, in shipping issues, things like that. But we already know now that Wondar is actually in the United States, and he's going to be going into collectors' hands very, very soon. And the fallout between that is something completely different. I've covered that in multiple videos. You guys can go check that out. Master Universe Wondar. But with something like this, where Haslab has had multiple leaks on their websites and products, including, so this is interesting, guys. We seem to have also earlier in the week as well from Toy News International. As I said earlier, they are a great resource for toy news all year round. Definitely give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. So Jay Cochran over at Toy News did alert us to a possible new Serpentor figure that's also possibly going to be announced tomorrow. So this is going to be an absolute crazy Yojo June. Yeah, he released details of these early prototype photographs, which were released by Zen, who's a member on a I'm not sure which community he's a part of, but he posted these on Facebook in an early community post. Let's just see if we can find that out here. Yeah, this was actually the original origins of these images was not entirely clear. But one of the first people to put these out was Zen Pimtel, who had posted them on a GI Joe Facebook group. Exactly. So these appear to show early leaks and early prototype shots of Serpentor. So are we possibly going to be able to see Serpentor tomorrow on Yojo June? This is something that's going to be very, very interesting to see going forward. As we can see here, we see possible facial sculpts for the figure itself. Now, there's a big speculation that he'll actually be based off of the IDW Serpentor, which he doesn't have his Cobra's hood. He only has the Cobra head, the Cobra mouth. So the hood does not appear to be included. But that's not entirely true. Or sorry, that might not be the case, because according to what we can see here with just the legs and the waist, the head, even though it's a separate piece, the hood actually could be behind the head, and then the head itself can actually articulate. That would be really neat, because that's actually the way it is in the cartoon. The additional shots that we see here are also of what could possibly be the air chariot, which would be amazing, because then this would be a wonderful deluxe pack for Serpentor. Additional leaks also included the possible head sculpt for the final version of Dr. Mindbender. We actually see a slot here, which could be for his monocle, which would be absolutely ridiculous. That's awesome. And then we see Recondo, his face sculpt. So it's possible these came out of some sort of factory in Asia. But this again is very, very troublesome that we continue to see all of these leaks coming out, and Hasbro just being one-upped by so many different sleuths out there, so many different YouTubers and information sites. Wow. The community is really, really at a fevered pitch, trying to get as much information as they can about any of their favorite action figures, and this is no different. So it really does lead to the question, what's going to happen next? Because this is crazy, and I just wanted to like come in and start contemplating on what else could possibly be included with a HISS tank. And not only that, what's it going to look like? Because we've had upgraded HISS tanks before. You know what I mean? We've seen multiple iterations of HISS tanks, customizers who do some amazing freaking work. I mean, this stuff just blows your mind. If it looks something like this, which is really, really detailed and really, really, really intense, in terms of the level of skill, level of intricacy that's involved, that would be ridiculous. That's absolutely nuts. And then we have some crazy kit bashing going on as well. I mean, this is just whoa, that is over the top. But talk about an amazing concept for something where you definitely get your money's worth if you actually get something on this level. I mean, this is the ultimate HISS tank. This is the HISS tank which the Joes, they'll pretty much turn tail and run after seeing this behemoth. Oh my gosh. Mind you, I think it's going to be slow as heck. But what can you do, right? Holy crap, that's crazy. Or will they go for something more modern? Because we have had modern concepts for HISS tanks as well. Coming out of the GI Joe movie, coming out of different multiple lines from Hasbro from the past. So it begs the question, are they gonna be going more futuristic, or are they gonna go more classic? They have been leaning more towards a classic idea these days. The sentiment seems to be aiming towards that. But we got to remember that the original line for GI Joe Classified was actually based off the video game, which was released multiple, I think it was a year ago. I can't remember the name of the video game. Somebody in the comments can help me out with that. But yeah, it's a really interesting time to be a GI Joe fan, and yeah, it's just crazy. I personally would like a little bit of both. I personally would like something which is a little bit more classic and not quite like this. This to me is just like I opened up the wrong one, but that something like this, which on hisstank.com, this is a wonderful idea, but it looks very anime to me. It looks like way out there. It looks like something which is so super futuristic, and that is awesome. Zero Fall, congratulations to you. That looks freaking amazing. But I really would like something a little bit more grounded in a classics type of HISS Tank. That's actually what I'm looking for, for my collection. But that might not be for everybody. And I think this is the critical time where we're going to find out through this Haslab, if it is indeed a Haslab, whether or not Hasbro is going to do a hit or a miss. Because you know what? Their last couple of Haslab projects have not been... They just haven't seemed to hit the mark exactly where they go. Let's dive into that aspect of what's going on. So, as we do know, there have been several Haslab projects which have been fully funded and lovingly completed. Whether it's a Galactus here, whether it's Victory Saber, the GI Joe Sky Striker, which did get close to getting ketchup, mustard, and relish. That would have been freaking amazing if that actually happened. The Haslab Proton Pack, all wonderful projects which have been funded. I don't know why they don't have it listed, but Unicron doesn't seem to be here. But Unicron was a huge Haslab project for them, and of course the sail barge. Here they are. Yeah, so the sail barge, Unicron, the original Sentinel. I did say Galactus, but the Razor Crest, and of course Hero Quest. But we cannot forget that there are Haslabs which have not funded for one reason or another, such as the Rancor. It did not get funded. It got close, but it was under unusual circumstances, let's put it that way. And then, of course, there was the infamous, and he's not even listed anymore. He's no longer even on the site. Hasbro apparently does not even want to remember him. The Cookie Monster Haslab did not fund at all. I think it didn't even get a 10th of the way to its funding, whereas the Rancor did get pretty close. We also got to talk about the elephant in the room now. We do have to actually talk a little bit, not too long on this, but we do have to talk a little bit about the Inquisitor REVA project, which is currently up for backing right now. This is a hit and miss for sure. If you've already finished Obi-Wan Kenobi, you sort of know something else about the lightsaber, which may or may not entice you to pick this up. I'm not saying either which way. It's a wonderful lightsaber. Don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand what I'm trying to say here. This is a wonderful project. It really is. But is it going to hit its mark? Is it going to actually fund? That's the big question that a lot of people have. And this is and you know what? There are multiple reasons for this. A, it doesn't do, for me anyway, these are all my opinions. A, it doesn't actually do anything different than a regular lightsaber. Okay, and a regular lightsaber is what, like at most $200, right? In Canadian, it's almost $300-$400. So for us, this is like, yeah, whatever. But in US, it's something like $200 or something like that, right? Somebody can correct me in the comment section below. B, it's a double-edged lightsaber, and the way they've been marketing this thing is like, oh, it's the most unique thing in the world. It's never been done before. Yeah, we've had double-edged lightsabers before. Darth Maul, anybody? It has that wonderful ring around it, but that's the Achilles heel, in my opinion. I think that really is the Achilles heel. Why does it have a freaking ring around it? Because it's supposed to spin. Guys, it's supposed to spin. If this thing spun, I think the asking price of $499 might be an easier pill to swallow. This thing does not spin, and they're asking us $499 for this thing. It's down to 13 days, and it's only got 1,300 backers. It's literally, it's not even anywhere near where it needs to be. It's close to 5,000 backers. This is getting really, really close, and it's getting really, really scary. I don't even think the Rancor was this low when it was trying to back. So this is disconcerting, very, very so much so. The other thing that's really strange about this particular Haslab is I believe this is one of the first Haslabs. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong there too. Because I believe that Victory Saber did have stretch goals, and I believe this is the first Haslab that has absolutely no stretch goals. So what are people? You're literally paying just for the lightsaber. That just doesn't make any sense. And you know what? Right below it, this is really crazy. You'd think they would think about this a little bit more, but right below that, they showcase other available lightsabers, which are much, much, much lower in value. Sorry, in cost, not in value. Sorry, in cost. Yeah, we have Obi-Wan's, Force FX Elite lightsaber, $278.99, which is pretty damn expensive, to be honest with you. We have the Count Dooku lightsaber at $200. We have Mace Windu's $174.99. Rey's Jedi Training lightsaber $174.99. This is crazy. This lightsaber is literally, in some cases, 3 times the cost of another lightsaber. In the cost of Obi-Wan Kenobi, it's double the cost. This is where the question really does start to begin. Has Haslab become disconnected from the fans? Has Haslab lost sight of their goal with what Haslab is supposed to be? The whole idea of Haslab and Hasbro Pulse is that it's fans first, for the fans. This is something which could have been for the fans. This is something where, if I was and I love the Inquisitors. I've loved them ever since. Well, not love them, but I've really been fascinated with the Inquisitors ever since they showed up in Rebels. I thought that's amazing. A whole crew full of former Jedi hunters hunting down Jedi to bring them to task. Crazy. And they're all under the leadership of Darth Vader. That is just ridiculous. That to me was twisted and evil and amazing, and it was a wonderful concept. And you know what? A lightsaber like this would be excellent. It really would be. It would be a wonderful collector's item, cosplay item to the max. I don't know anybody who's going to want to cosplay with this for being $500. I don't think anybody's going to want to risk bringing this to a convention and having it broken or stolen or parts missing. Because it comes in what, 4 parts? It's got the left side, the right side, the 2 halves of the ring. Sorry, it's got 6 parts, and then the 2 blades, and then obviously it comes with the stand itself. This is crazy. So it really does beg the question. Pricing is one of those crazy things, right? We all know that with the current state of the world and the way things are, the way they're shaping up, the shipping concerns from China, all the delays and some of the material costs that are happening, all the rising costs, including stemming from the gas shortages and everything like that, it's leading to massive hikes in production costs for multiple things. And this is one of the things we can see that from all the products, whether it be GI Joe, whether it be all the toy lines. Mattel seems to be holding back a little bit, but eventually they're gonna have to fall suit with everybody else. That notwithstanding, this to me, it just doesn't seem. I know you get 2 lightsabers. I get that. I know you get 2 lightsabers because it splits in the middle. I get that. You get 2 lightsabers. You get an O-ring, right? You can do multiple configurations. It's got wonderful light and sound effects. I get that. I understand that completely. But for $500 freaking dollars, like that to me is just staggering, just absolutely staggering. And I don't think really, in terms of the ability for people to buy this at this time in the way things are in the world right now, the climate, the financial climate that's happening out there. a lot of people are thinking more about food and about, clothing and their gas, their car driving to work. A lot of people think about that. Even us as mad collectors that we are, we really have to consider whether or not we're going to be able to pay for rent next month. Like, that does fall into the consideration. So a project like this, which is coming off of a very hugely successful web series, it really should have no problem backing. The barrier to enter here definitely seems to be the $500 price tag, which also comes right back full circle to this. This is a big issue. I did the wrong one. This is a big issue, and this will become a big issue if there are no stretch goals. If there are no stretch goals here, I really doubt that this is going to be a successful campaign. If there are stretch goals, I'm going to tell you right now, they better be damn good stretch goals. What I'm hoping for, my wish list for a HISS tank is that we get 2 drivers. Okay, we get one in the cockpit and one in the back. If this thing is a traditional, what's it called, HISS tank. The other thing that I'm hoping for is that it already much like the what's it called, much like the let's just bring it up. Much like the Sky Striker, I hope it comes with a host of accessories, right? I hope it comes with a crap ton of accessories. Where is it here? I hope it comes with, I hope it comes with 2 pilots. I hope it comes with, all these crazy, what's it called? Missiles, blast effects. Let me see if I can bring it up. Yeah. I hope it comes with all this crap. I hope it comes with, a fueling station. I hope it comes with the blast effects. I hope it comes with a crap ton of missiles. I hope it comes with a stand. Actually, never mind. I don't hope it doesn't need a stand. But I do hope it comes with 2 pilots. You know what I mean? It's got to come with at least this much stuff in order for me to be interested. And you know what? This was, how much was the Sky Striker? The Sky Striker was ridiculously affordable for what it was. And I just closed the window. That would be stupid, Jay. Let's see it again. Did it say how much it cost? Somebody remind me, how much did this stupid thing cost? That's not the one. Come on, let go. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but that is what I'm looking for in a Haslab project. Something with a lot of accessories, something with, which makes it an ultimate collector's item. Something which is real value for my money, especially today. This is the type of thing that I'm looking for. Right, I'm looking for definitely something which really sparks my imagination in terms of funding. That's what I'm really looking for for a project. This is the type of thing I'm really hoping for, and I really do hope, and I really do sincerely hope that this is going to be something worthwhile. I think in about a little under 24 hours now. Tomorrow at some point we're going to find out exactly what we're going to be getting. But as it is right now, $300 for a HISS tank, man. Like, wow. Now let's take the other flip side of the coin for a really quick second, right? So, let's talk about vehicles which are in the same scope, right? Because if we take a look at Super 7, right? Turtle wagon, right? How much was that thing? Well, here it is. The turtle wagon. Stop it. The turtle wagon on Big Bad Toy Store right now for Super 7 is $500. Okay, so maybe that's what's been going on. Maybe Haslab looked at this, right? They looked at this turtle wagon, and they said, okay, here's a turtle wagon. It's $500, right? It's $500 for this turtle wagon, and there's no stretch goals. That scares me. That scares me to no end. But then you know what? We look at this turtle wagon, and it comes with a crap ton of accessories too, right? Like, seriously, where is it here? Here it is. Yeah, it comes with a lot. It comes with a lot. But you know what? The other thing is Super 7 being a boutique company, they need to charge these prices because they're only going to be able to manufacture so many of these, and they are made to order only, right? And you can see all the accessories that come with the turtle wagon. It comes with the pizza wheels. It comes with the 2 bombs, the runover Mauser. It comes with several different swappable helmets for your turtles, the welding mask for Donnie, the grappling hook and winch, the toolkit with all the separate tools for Donatello, right? But this is not a Haslab. This is a product which is already out in the market. And like I said, these are only made to order. So basically, as many as are ordered by Big Bad Toy Store, by through the pre-orders from Super 7, that's what they were looking for in terms of this vehicle, right? That's why they did it this way. And when you look at it, the amount of detail that's involved in here is staggering. Like this is like primo quality, sculpting and like way out there. There's not one square iota of plastic which doesn't have some sort of paint in this thing. It's ridiculous. Like everything appears to be painted on this thing. It's just absolutely crazy. It's got compartments everywhere. It's got action features. It's got homages to everything. And I don't know if you put the stickers on yourself. I hope not. But yeah, it's actually, I think you do. You actually do put the stickers on yourself. But what a great concept, right? So I'm wondering if they actually looked at this and say, "Oh yeah, people are willing to buy vehicles, 6-inch scale vehicles at $500, right?" Not exactly, right? We really got to look at it that way. And I think that really came across with NECA, right? Because when NECA released their turtle van, let's just go to news.toyart.com. Let's see, where are we here? Yeah, let me just bring that up. Guys, also check out, come on. Guys, definitely check out news.toyart.com. They're a wonderful resource for toy news all year round. Give them a like and a follow and tell them Jay sent you. Yeah, the Turtle Party Wagon also is 6-inch scale, but because of the aforementioned van, which I actually have in my possession now, I think NECA figured out that, you know what, there's a price point here which people are not, willing to cross over. So they actually dropped their price for their turtle van. Not that they ever announced it, but their price for their turtle van was only $250. You know what I mean? Like $250. That to me is yeah, that's way more enticing to me. Now you put down $250 and then you add stretch goals. I'm sold. I am absolutely 100% sold. This is gonna be something crazy, and I really hope we see a lot of great stretch goals and a lot of great accessories which are included with this particular Haslab. Because honestly, man, seriously, $300. $300 is a hard pill to swallow, especially since we're going through a lot right now. As a community, the toy community, as just seriously just trying to put food on the table. Things are tough. Times are tough. So yeah, I really hope things are on the up and up with this. There's also the other option. There's also something else that we really haven't considered, which is what if this was done on purpose? I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on here, and I'm going to start thinking, what if they leaked this out early? What if they leaked this out early on purpose? And why would they do that? You're asking me. You're asking Jay, why the hell would they do that? That's my name. No, it makes a lot of sense. Why would they leak this out? Well, maybe they're leaking it out because they want to find out what the reaction is online to a price point of $300 freaking dollars. I want to see if Haslab actually makes a pivot for tomorrow, and because of the kind of reaction that they're getting right now from multiple fans, I'm wondering, is it possible that they will reconsider this price point and drop it by $100 because of the kind of backlash that they might be getting right now? I'm hoping beyond hope. I'm being very, 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 hopeful here. I'm being very, Yeah, shooting for the stars idea here. I mean, it's probably not. You know, these things, everything that the companies do are very measured. They're very calculated. So this price doesn't come out of nowhere, right? But there's always that possibility. There's always that tinfoil hat mentality. There's always that, you know, conspiracy thing that goes on. Leaks don't come out of nowhere. Trust me, they don't. These companies are too smart and too cunning for that. Wondar, that contraband was sent to people. It wasn't. It was out there to hype up and to make maximum interest in the product, and it worked. God, did it work? 3 minutes and it was gone. So, could that still be the same case here? I'm hard pressed to say. I really don't know. But guys, what are your thoughts? Like, I am completely flustered and just beside myself. I don't know what to think anymore. $300 for a $300 for a HISS tank, man, that scares me. That scares me to no end. But like I said, Super 7, you know, it's in line with what Super 7's doing, and but you think about what happened with thing there, NECA. You know, they backtracked. I think for this one, for me anyway, it's going to come down to the stretch goals, much like it did with the Rancor, which is why it went bang. And I think stretch goals are very important with crowdsourced projects, as we can see with REVA. I think REVA is also kind of suffering from the idea it just doesn't have even one extra action figure included with its stretch goals. But guys, let me know in the comment section below. What are your thoughts? Thank you guys so much for joining me on this. I have a whole bunch of different comments. It's been going crazy. Sorry I haven't been answering them. It's just I had so many different thoughts that I wanted to put on. Let's go say hi to everybody who's in the chat. Red Green says, hola, Red Green. How are you today? Antonio, hey, what's going on, Antonio? I wonder what $300 will buy me in the Haslab. Yeah, that's a good question. President Phalanx 59, good to see you, my friend. Hello, everybody. Antonio, Skyfall. Hey, what's going on, Skyfall? Wolverine Synced. I'm glad that they're making classified vehicle, but no, that's way too high. Antonio, any thoughts before Jay gets started? Oh, sorry, you guys were talking already. Micah, the man, the hero. Good to see you, Micah. Thank you so much for being here, brother. Hopefully you're doing well. Chinovo, to be released in 2025. First sighting in Egypt. Oh my gosh, that's true too. The waiting is ridiculous. Yeah, for that kind of money, the waiting is actually is insane. Skyfall says pure madness. Paul says hello, Paul. Good to see you. One of our British viewers. Gwildor, good lord, $300. Calm yourself, Gwildor. Calm yourself. Andrew Jones, I can't see paying $300 for a tank. Wow, that's crazy. Paul, my HISS tank costs 20 pounds. Oh, good on you, mate. Good on you. El Brissett, better have 2 figs with that bad boy. Yes, I think that 2 figures would go a long way in helping this to go along. The design has to be unmatched too, on point. Red Green getting 3 because once it's released, it will sell for 3 times. That's if it actually gets funded. Red Green. That's if it gets funded. Go Funkai. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, brother. $300. Hoping the extra stretch goals are good. So do I. I believe that is going to be the case. I hope so. Anyway, Red Green. The Thunder Tank is for 7-inch, not 6. Oh, good point. Very good point. The Thunder Tank is for 7-inch figures. Wow, I did not think about that. Paul, awesome turtle man. Thank you. It was actually very affordable comparatively. Well-adjusted nerd. This thing is $100 cheaper than the turtle van and cheaper than the Thunder Tank. People need to stop complaining before it's unveiled, and we'll see the stretch goals. I'm not complaining. I'm cautioning. I'm like, Hasbro, you better come prepared. You better come on point. You better get those freaking 2 figures. It better come with 2. It's got to come with 2 figures. It's got to come with a whole bunch of different blast effects, and it better have killer stretch goals. That's my point, well-adjusted nerd. I am not disagreeing with you. Obi-Wan, bigger than your head. Wow. Yeah, I know, right? this head, not the other head. Alex Rui. Hello, Alex. People complaining of the price yet? That these are the same people who bought the Razor Crest. people complaining of the price yet. These are the same people who bought the Razor Crest. I wanted the Razor Crest. You know, I wanted it, but I was too late on the freaking trigger. Jabbar, for you WWE fans, John Cena returned last night to celebrate 20 years. Excellent. Glad to hear he's back. Eddie Boy, I made the silly music video about Wondar. Brother, send me a link on IG. I would love to look at it. That's awesome. Well, just a nerd. Better than Rancor, better than the Lightsaber. Honestly, could be better than the Razor Crest. This is why we can't have nice things. Easy, brother. We're just talking. We're not condemning anything. I'm saying it's you know, it's possible. We'll see what happens. I want good stretch goals. I want good accessories. Will Newman, I went to Walmart yesterday in Riverdale, Georgia. Picked up a Storm Shadow, Spirit, and 2 Cobra officers. Excellent, my friend. Amazon is shipping Crocmaster this week too. Excellent. J Diorama, Mega J, retro high five, bro. Love when you go live. High five to you too, dude. Bang, there you go. Awesome to see you, brother. Will, RC trucks, military truck drive off-road RC cars, 1/10 scale, 4DW, 2.4 gigahertz remote control trucks for adults and kids on Amazon. You can fit 3 Joes or action figures in this cheap. I was wondering where the hell you were going with that. Dividends. Better time to be a Motu fan. In terms of cost, yes. In terms of Wondar, no. Joe Self. Too bad this got leaks with no images. What it comes with or what the tiers will be. Yes, this is the issue. We are all on bated breath to find out what's going on. Hopefully, it's a lot. And you know what? If it is, I'll back it. 100%, I'll back it. Haslab is a ripoff. That's not entirely true, Will. That's not entirely true. I am very happy with Unicron. I am very happy with him. He's incredible, honestly. And you know what? Haslab is for projects that would normally not be able to come to fruition. So you know, I do appreciate it. I really do. J Diorama, I want Razor Crest so bad, but the price is but the price I'm going to sacrifice. Yeah, I can't do it. I just can't. Not at the secondary market. Hasbro could do a lot of stuff way cheaper. This is true. They could, but they would have to release it on mass market. Kid Chuckle. Hey, what's going on, Kid Chuckle? Wow, $300. Yes, it appears that way. It appears that way. Gwildor. I feel terrible about Wondar. Mattel did the fans dirty. Yeah, you know what? I can't deny that, Gwildor. No Jin. NECA TMT van is $250. So price is on par. $50. Honestly, if it was $50 less, I actually think I'd be in on it right away. $300, a year wait. So you know what I mean? A year wait, $50. You know, I don't know. Gamer Bud, after having an RGB lightsaber, these Black Series ones are not as bright, thicker, and decisively more expensive. Wow, crazy! I did not know that. Will Newman, Hasbro did a crappy job of the 40th anniversary. So far, it's been a lame screw around. Wow, I hear what you're saying, Will. Gamer Bud, $500. I'd rather get NeoPixel lightsaber. They are very bright, and they do make the audio that comes out of them is ridiculous. Jose de la Cruz, hey Jose, what's going on? Haslab now is let's get all the money. Who cares about the fans? Just greed, and their main motto. To be honest, really, wow, that's some interesting criticism. Harsh a little bit, but I think maybe it's true. I don't know. There's a possibility. Will, Hasbro could have done way better for 40th anniversary GI Joe. Maybe it's still, the year's not over yet. Micah, does it spin like in the show? The answer is no, it does not. Jeremy Kimberland, hey Jeremy, what's going on? Check Emily's Instagram. She just made a post. Oh, okay. Let's do that right now. Let's find out what it says on Emily's Instagram. So let's find out. Emily. How do you spell it? Emily Haslab. GI Joe. Instagram. Let's find out if she comes up. Emily Bader. All right, here we go. Let's see what she says. All right, so let's put this up, guys. Let's see what Emily had to say. Hold on. Let's see what Emily had to say. Now I'm gonna have to lower this because it's probably gonna get me a little trouble. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm not getting anything. Hello. All right. Well, this is interesting. Emily's post is a bunch of HISS tanks firing, and she says, "See you at 11 a.m. tomorrow on the Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel." Cobra. All right. If I'm to infer what that means that I think we're gonna see. Yeah, Jeremy, thank you for that. I think that that's pretty much proof positive to me, or at least very, very, very massive hint that this Haslab is going to be the HISS tank. Wow, crazy. Joseph, Hooded Cooper Commander, carded stretch goal. Yes, that would be awesome. That would be great. That would be incredible. I would love that. Just Intense. I agree. The stretch goals would have to be amazing to justify the purchase. Will Newman. Valiverse action figure is doing better at getting its figures out than Hasbro is. That's an interesting concept. Maybe you're right. Lee Benson, the Sky Striker was $250. I got you. Sky Striker, and you know what? I was happy to pay that. If the Haslab comes down to, if the HISS tank comes down to $250, I'm on board. I'm on board, man. 100%. Oh, $229. Oh, yeah, that's true. It was $229. I think Jeremy is correct. Master Hoarder, no, I believe it was $229. Yes, Master Hoarder, $229. Will, $300, I can buy a good 3D printer, and a little more 3D print, and 3D will print my own tank. That'll be really expensive. You'll pay. I'm sorry to say it, Will, but you will actually end up paying $300 for your HISS tank. You know what? After you buy the printer, what's it called? Filament is not cheap. Filament is not cheap, and it's not as resilient. It actually will break down over time. Master Hoarder for the Sky Striker. Yes, absolutely. Thunder Attack is $450 for Thundercats. Yep, it is freaking ridiculous. But again, smaller company, not as much resources. There you really have to be a fan, and it's only made to order. Super 7 has a lot of license to pay for. Yep, it does. Jeremy, $299 is way cheaper than I was expecting. I was thinking $399, honestly. Well, some people will believe that, and like yourself, you believe its value, and I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that I would like to see 2 figures included, a whole host of different blast effects, accessories. I want to see all that, and then I want to see some really, really cool stretch goals. I really would like it. Paul, love it. Just Intense. Hasbro won't have to pay license fees, so they can afford to do way more if they wanted to. It's just a matter of if they do. Good point. James Sarapio. Hey, James, what's going on? Did I say HISS? No, you did not. Will Newman, my RC control. Wow, $80. Not bad at all. Jeremy Kimberlin, no Turtle Van is 7-inch scale, not 6-inch. You got me there. Still, it's going to be around the same size. Will Newman, just Intense for that price. The HISS tank better come with a lot of extra stuff. I'm hoping so. At Paul, where did you get the S? Okay, don't know where you guys are having your own conversations. Brian Brink, remember that the shipping is free. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, sorry, you're right. No. Wait. If you're a Haslab subscriber, it's free. If you're a Haslab subscriber, it's free. If you're not, you have to pay shipping. They got rid of free shipping for items over $75. They got rid of that. So if you're not a Haslab subscriber, you have to pay for shipping. Sorry, guys, I got to put that out there. $299 is cheap. Looks like looks at $229 Sky Striker, $399 Sentinel, $499 Galactus. I hear you, Jeremy. I hear you. I see. If it comes with enough stuff, if it comes with 2 figures and a host of accessories, I'm in. I'm absolutely in on that. 100% I'm in. Todd Jumper, can 3D print one for cheaper? No, I don't think so. I really don't, Todd. I really don't think so. I think you'd come in around $200, and the time and the effort, and the wear and tear to your 3D printer. I don't think so. When you really put all the things together, it's probably not. I'm just being realistic. I don't think it's cheaper to print one. Jeremy, HISS will not be cheaper than a Sky Striker. No. If I made it sound like that, that wasn't my intention. I didn't mean to say that it was supposed to be cheaper than a Sky Striker. No, I actually, at the time when the Sky Striker was out, before the stretch goals, I actually complained that it wasn't going to be good enough. Right, I was saying that at the beginning. Right, but then they got to their 3rd stretch goal. All right, I'm in. I'm in. As soon as they got to their 3rd stretch goal, I was like, that's it. I'm in. Because it was worth it. At that point, it was worth it. At that point, with Scarlet and with Ripcord and with the other, the 3 Cobra Troop, all that stuff started getting piled on. I was like, I'm in. I'm 100% in. And if they end up doing that with this Haslab, I'm in too. Antonio, there should be a discount for Pulse Premium. We pay exclusives for the sold out, and our memberships get us nothing. They get you free shipping now, Antonio. We no longer get free shipping if you're not a member. So there is that. Marlon Abalos. Sorry. My apologies. Marlon Abalos. Unrelated, but I went to the Star Wars Expo, saw the booth, but didn't see you there while I was there. Oh, Marlon, I'm sorry we missed each other, bro. Sorry, brother. My friend Core was there. I don't know if you saw him. And I was probably in the other room, walking around and doing my video. I'm sorry, brother. I hope to see you next time. Thank you for the support, brother. Really appreciate it. Will Newman, Pulse members should have got the 30th anniversary care packages. That's hilarious, bro. Todd Jumper, I agree. you guys are awesome. Jeremy, I think the prices are great when you consider other Haslabs and what Super 7's price point is. I hear you, but again, I maintain the Super 7 is a much smaller company. They're not $1 billion company like Hasbro. Will Newman, they handed them out for a few reviewers and also anime cosplayers. What? They handed them out to anime cosplayers? I'm a little upset now. Just hilarious. James, stretch goals will easily have HISS pilot, easy to make from existing tooling. I think so too. I think it will. Poland already has got the twins out. Yes, I saw that. They look amazing. I think the Cobra Trooper body with the Alley Viper head, no visor. That's an interesting prediction. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. C-Man, what's going on, brother? Shane Shooter, what up, Jay? I'm in, but I'll probably wait until the end of the campaign to back. Yes, I'm a last-minute lurker. I've always been that. Even with Unicron, I waited until the second round to do it. So there you go. Antonio is the same. James, $300. It's a 10 times figure. The price point allows for figure bonuses. I'm sure it's gonna have to. Sigunas Jenkins. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I'm looking forward to getting the Legacy Armada Starscream in August. Ooh, that would be nice. Shane Shooter. I think we're getting too hung up on the figs and extras. What really needs to be on point is the actual tank itself. Correct. I did mention that. I need good quality and awesome details on that bad boy. Yes, and I did mention that. I was saying that I really want Hasbro has to come correct on that 100%. Torcartel, I'm late. What's the news? $300 HISS Tank. Zimera Zeres. Vato loco foray from say what's going on, Zimera. ¿Cómo estás? I hope you're doing well, brother. Jabbar Robbins, I hope if Haslab will ever bring back the Kenner toy line of the $6 million man for next year, brother. It's not a hard. It's not impossible, but they haven't done anything with it for years. I'm not sure why or how they would do it. James, when do you pay on Haslab on goal? I believe on Haslab it is on goal. You pay right away. You don't. There's not a 1 year wait list. It's not 1 year waiting. You actually pay right that day. Once it backs. That's the way it is. Now, what tends to happen is that will get refunded to you, and every few months they're going to ping you again, right? That's the way it works with pre-orders. They cannot legally hold your money for more than 3 months. So you will be refunded in 3 months. It's weird, but don't quote me on that. Because honestly, it's only something that I've experienced. Alex Rui, give me 4 figs and then we can talk about it. True, I agree. N2 me snob. Just got here. I think it's OG HISS Tank or V2. Well, we'll see. Antonio Cobra. Yes. Siggins. I'm gonna just say it that way. I'm sorry, brother. Did you see the new leaks of the 2003 Transform line? No. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Thank you for letting us know, Siggins. Will So, hey, what's going on, Will? Good to see you, bro. Antonio, thank you for the update, Jay. Need to swap over Needed to swap over to my boy Iron Ken 3000. Give him a look. Absolutely, I love Iron Ken. He's hilarious. I do love Iron Ken. He's a barrel of laughs. Just in sense, if you want to print a tank as a DO piece, no real functionality, you can print a hollow one for cheaper, maybe, but it won't look as good. Plus, you'll have to put in the time and effort into painting. Yes, and you have to sand it down a little bit. Let's be honest. Andrew Davis. Joe fans, listen up. Most of us, if not all of us, are going to want at least a minimum of 2 of these. Do not order unless Two of these. Do not order it. Let's send a message to Hasbro that they're not going to hold us hostage. Andrew, that's interesting. That is an interesting concept. Yeah, you know what? Speak with your wallets. Speak with your wallets. Deutsch Tsunami. Hey, Deutsch Tsunami. How are you going? Same old crap, only bigger. No thanks. Well, thank you, Deutsch Tsunami. That's I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Jeremy, I figure base offering will have a driver, honestly. Yes, I know. I'm hoping for one driver, and if the stretch goal is 2, that's fine with me too, but I really hope it comes with 2 off the bat. And then the stretch goal is 3. That would be killer, and that would definitely get me in 100%. CP Toys Collection, the WWE Reconciliation is $40. You can fit up to 10 classified figures in it. Is this HISS tank going to be big enough to fit anything close to that? That's interesting. But the damn thing's hollow as hell, right? The way HISS tank is actually shaped, there's no way you can fit anything in there. Brian Brink, Pulse members got the Proton Pack backers a little something extra. Maybe they'll do the same for this tank. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Andrew Davis, if you're a collector like me, the more money you save, the more money you spend. They're going to get it out of pocket eventually, so make them wait. We are the fans, and we have the power to stay strong. Yes. There's also the idea that we hold back until the last minute, and they add additional perks onto it, exactly the way they did with the Sky Striker. That would be cool, wouldn't it? That would be amazing. And when you think about it, they kind of did the same thing with the Rancor, but it was too little, too late. Torcartel, I got a 3D printed HISS tank for $200 a few years back. What's your opinion on 3D prints, Jay? I mentioned it earlier. I don't think you can actually 3D print a 6-inch scale vehicle for any cheaper than $200, $250. So it's not really that much of a savings. You're really killing it, and you're killing your 3D printer too. That's just my opinion. I might not be right. I'm probably not right, but you know what? If you 3D print yours for $200, it's not cheap. That is not cheap. Bullwinkle 80. Hey, Jay in chat. I'm late. Do you have any pics of the HISS tank, Jay? No. I wish I did. I showed other pics of possible HISS tanks, but I actually do not have any photos. Thor. Hasbro is thinking of charging the price that they can. Charging the price because they can. They see what other Haslabs do in secondary markets and know that many are complaining and don't buy. Will be paying more than less. This is true, but I don't think. But it doesn't make it right. Which is your point. Will Newman, remove the bots. I know it's. I did. Skyfall, Bullwinkle, 80, Bullwinkle, 22.99.99. Yes, it is. Thor, especially after that secondary market price, meals are all the stretch goals. I know, right? Holy shit, we really got to eat. We need to put back our food. Will, later, people have a good one. Absolutely. Thanks for dropping by, Will. Andrew Davis, nobody should order this thing. Nobody can buy this thing. We need to stand together and be strong. Rich collector and poor collector alike. Do not order. If one person purchases it, we will all conform. I hear where you're coming from, Andrew. The way I would do it, to be perfectly honest with you, is wait until the last minute and then see if they offer us something else, just like they did with the Sky Striker. Thor, what Hasbro should do is the more they order, the price should go down. That's true. That is economies of scale. That's actually what happens when they make regular toys. Mega Man Blade. Southern News Unclassified scaled HISS. I probably didn't have problems with the space before. They will soon. I know, right? Michael Farland Jr. Hey, Michael, what's going on? Hey, Jay, I hope one goal is the Cobra La 3-pack. Ooh, that would be nice. That would be a wonderful reveal. I really hope that happens. For the retro collection. Yes, for the O-ring collection. El Brissette. HISS tank 2 has 2 guys in the cockpit and 1 guy in mounted gun. Hopefully it's that one. Nice. I would love that. So if it comes with 2 off the bat with the HISS tank, perfect. And then the stretch goal is an extra figure. That would be so great. I'll tell this channel. Hey, ciao, mi amigo. Ciao, my friend. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Brian Brink. Just looked up the Pulse Premium membership, free shipping conditions. It says Haslab. No, are you freaking kidding me? Go screw those guys. Are you serious? Just looked at the Hasbro Pulse membership, free shipping conditions, and it says Haslab was excluded from these conditions, so shipping could still be included, or even premium Pulse members must pay shipping. Screw them, man. They need to include the shipping for Pass Club Pulse members. That's the whole point. That's on this channel. 300. Yes, 300. Crazy. Toy Tsunami. I don't understand why everyone wants a 6-inch scale now. What's wrong with the 4-inch scale? We were satisfied with 4-inch for deck guides. It just looks so awesome, man. It just looks so awesome. Jeremy Kimlin, sorry, Andrew, probably getting 2 as I had expected 399 from this for the start. So your 299 must be music to your ears. Eltona's channel, ciao, my friend. Oh, thank you, Red Foreman. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, my friend. You didn't have to, but every little bit counts. Thank you so much. Unless a tier is classic Cobra Commander, then I'm probably not going to bite. Easy to say before I see what they're offering. This is true. It's hard to say what's going to happen. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but if they include 2 figures off the bat and then a stretch goal for a 3rd figure, I'm in. I am all in. And even to a point, if they include 1 figure off the bat and the stretch goal figure, depending on who it is, I might be in again. So we'll see what happens. I really want to see what they offer and what the accessories are and what the figures are. That would be awesome. Thank you, Red Foreman. Thank you again so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Brian Brink. If I had to pay shipping for Sky Striker, that would suck. LOL. Yeah, I know it really would. Rolando, hello, but I had to because I'm not a member. Good to see you, Rolando. Jason Krischer. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Stretch goals, trouble bubble. Ooh, that would be ridiculous, but that would be crazy. I would like that. That would be crazy. Red Foreman. Well, at least Rip It should come with the base. Yes. I hope so too. That would be ideal. Jeremy, imagine the stretch goal was Night Viper. Ooh, yes. That would be cool. That would be excellent. We're getting some great ideas here, guys. Mad About Toys, $390 Canadian. Damn. Might have to be out on this HISS tank. I know that's the problem with us, right? The Canadians, we have to shell out an extra $100. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be nuts. But guys, what are your thoughts? Please leave them in the comment section below. This has been one roller coaster of a season for GI Joe. You know, we finally got confirmation that Sergeant Slaughter was going to be a thing. We got CoverGirl, we got Flint. Sorry, we got Falcon. You know, we're getting Storm Shadow, we're getting Spirit Iron Knife, Crocmaster. All these wonderful things that are coming our way. So great to be a GI Joe fan. The prices, though, oh my God! Here in Canada, a GI Joe figure is averaging $45. $45 freaking dollars at Toys R Us for a freaking GI Joe figure. Oh my God. It's going to kill us. It's going to kill us all. But guys, what do you think about today's, revelation, if you will, these crazy leaks? You know, are you in on a HISS tank at $300? Are you excited about a possible Serpentor with air chariot? That's freaking ridiculous. And on a side note, are you going to be backing, the REVA lightsaber? Because I'm not going to do it. It doesn't spin. That's just the truth. I'm sorry. It's just what it is. Guys, please leave those comments in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. Thank you guys for joining me again for this wonderful live stream. I just jumped on here after I heard the news. Really wanted to discuss this because I thought it was going to be a fun discussion. And you know what? You guys seem to be having a fun time thinking about this as well. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. Last comments before we log off. Mad About Toys, $390. Yep, I said that. Red Foreman, the Toad Cobra Commander ASP should also be the last tier. You're asking for the world, brother. I'm optimistic, but prepared for a disappointment. I am too. I really am. Andrew Davis, I'm assuming that 1/6 scale HISS tank requires more plastic than 1/12 scale HISS tank. So why is the classified tank 7 times as much? And I know you're going to say new tooling, but come on, let's be real. I found out just how much it costs to actually produce the tooling for a brand new figure from the ground up. It's $20,000. So I can only imagine how much a vehicle is. So guys, honestly, I don't. No, I really, we don't know enough about the toy industry to really understand just how it works. So yeah, I'm going to reserve judgment on that one. Machine Man, good to see you, brother. Timothy K. Poindexter Jr. Esquire. What did I miss? Sorry, bro. You missed everything. Please go back and watch it. I'm just logging off. Good to see you, Timmy. Thanks again for coming on the stream. Guys, once again, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Cobra! Yo, Joe. Geek proud.